Let's have a little time to craft together. It's a cold December day. Time to make some things for Christmas. So come on in, make yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, whatever makes your spirits bright. And I'm going to show you how I made these angels and the pattern for these angels, and I have angel wings as well, will be in my Facebook group for free. So if you belong to my Facebook group, you can just go right over there and get the pattern, no strings attached. You might want to attach some strings to the angels though, because they're nice to hang up. But before I get to that, I want to share that today is Friday Friendship Day. I hope I got that right, Dale. I am not good with details. Only on crafted items. So this is Friendship Friday, or it could be Friendship any day, but today is Friendship Friday, and I just want to give a shout out to my friends, two of them. There's Dale over at Not Too Shabby Chic, her YouTube channel, and she does a lot of very interesting things. She's a journaler, and she opens boxes, and she reviews things. She also is in a lot of challenges and a lot of design team things. So you never know what Dale is going to be doing next, so what she's coming up with. So very interesting channel. I'm leaving her link down below, and I hope you will go check her out and give her some love. And then MJ at My Paper Journey. She's another one who is just a real sweetheart, and she makes all kinds of things, and she's very talented. And you need to go check her out too and see what she's doing, because this is Friendship Friday and we want to support each other in YouTube and help each other out. So I hope you will do that and help these ladies. They've got a lot of subscribers, but who couldn't use more? You know, we all need more subscribers anyways. So, and besides that, I also wanted to share, before we get to the angel tutorial, I want to share some new items that I put in my Etsy shop today. One of them is this paper bag that I have decorated up with just some lace, and it's sewn, a little rose and some brown ribbon. And this is the paper dress that I created in the last video, if you remember it. And you can hang it on a tree. You can also put it in your journal. And inside the bag, I have added 10 beautiful, all different appliques, because I get wedding gowns and I cut them up. I cut them apart. I have no problem doing that because they're just sitting in a closet doing no good for anybody. So let's cut them up and use them. That's my thought. And so there's a lot of 10 of them. They're good size. I'm not being cheap with anything. Some with beads, some with sequins, some flowers, some trim. And I have a few of these over in my Etsy shop. Another one is this dress that you saw me make as well, in another packet with another 10 appliques. And when I'm done with the angels, I have put together this angel. Nope, that one doesn't go in there. Let's see. This angel, which has real doll hair on it, goes into this bag. What a great idea, right? Just a brown paper bag, put a little lace and trim on it, and a pretty decorative piece on the back. And then inside, I have another 10 appliques. So, and they're all different in the bag. They're all different appliques. I love to share what I have, and I like really unique things. So I hope you will go check that out. And then the other thing that I'm offering over there is this really big bundle of bags. They're all decorative. They're all sewn. This one comes with a dress inside. I made a lot of these dresses, so I have plenty. And on the back is a pocket, and this is one piece of applique. And this is vintage, so some of it might be stained here and there. You can dye these for your journals, whatever. And inside of this bag, I have 15 appliques. Let's just put that there. and they are beautiful, all different. Okay, this is a very nice package bundle that I've put together here. And so you can see, I recently got this wedding gown with all of these gorgeous appliques on them, and I just love them. So I'm sharing them with you. Some have beads and sequins, and some are just vintage and plain, which are really nice to decorate. Like I used some fabric here, lace fabric, to decorate this up, which is included in the bigger bag, which I will show you. So you have all of that. Let me just put them back in here because it gets kind of busy. I don't want to mess things up because I tend to do that. Okay, this is like 8.5 by 8, almost 9, and I have sewn fabric on here. And this is a pocket that you can put anything in, but what I've done is I've added pockets. You can, like here, and CD holder. This all comes with the bag, a scrappy pad, a little kitty ornament, a button card, and it's on both sides that I've made. And I'm going to show them to you and what's in them. And then I will show you the material that's in just about all the, it's the same in all the bags almost. Okay, so I decorated up a CD envelope by sewing on an applique. And this could easily be removed with your seam ripper, so you don't have to leave it there if you don't want to. And inside there I put some beautiful peach, very nice and thick peach appliques, and a few of these vintage flower appliques. And then inside there, each one of these bags have a little bag with a girl on it, and I've decorated it, and I've added wax seals. There's 9 of them in all, and this one says good luck, and we have a rose. There's 3 different designs and a heart. So every bag, I have about, I think, 4 of these bundles in my Etsy shop. So if you're interested, you probably need to go over there and get them. This is just a scrappy pad that I made that you can write in. And I showed you this, right? The button card. Okay, so in here, now you have front pocket, middle pocket, back pocket. The same with, well, no, not the same. Yeah, no. Yes, okay. This is a pocket, front pocket, middle pocket, and back pocket. Yeah, it's the same. Here's a peach applique that everyone will get. And then I have this rosebud netting. And these rosebuds are beautiful in a journal. When you want a nice soft touch, these are beautiful. So I've given quite a bit. You can get quite a few rosebuds out of there. Oh, it looks like this one's got a spot, so I'll replace it. I have more. I will make sure to check that out before I put it back in the bag and get a nice new one. And then this, oh, I just love this. This is just gorgeous, and it has sequins and pearls, and it's just so, so pretty. And it's a good size, too. Let me see. It is 14 wide by 12 inches tall, and everyone will get a piece of this. Now, if you're going to cut this up, which I imagine you will, what you want to do before you cut one of these pieces out is to check for these threads. And say you want to cut out this flower, and there's a thread here and a thread there and a thread here and thread. You want to just put either a little dab of tacky glue on each end or a little bit of hot glue. I use the hot glue mostly because it's easy and fast. Let it dry, and then you can cut around, and the beads won't fall off and the sequins won't fall off, and you won't damage the other part of the material that you haven't used yet. Okay, and then there's this pretty stuff. Now, not all of them have a border. I think 3 of them have a border and 1 doesn't. But this is very pretty. There's nothing you have to worry about with this. You can just cut it up and use it as is. It's on netting and it's very nice. And here's a nice large piece of the coffee. I consider it coffee dyed, even though it isn't. This is the lace that I put on the bag, so you can see what that looks like. That I put, and that goes inside the bag. So you got 4 really nice pieces. I'm not going to put that one piece back in there, but I am going to do these. Okay, and an applique. Now I have some that have the peach, have a girl, and I didn't bring her over. She has a peach, picture of a girl and peach on the lace on this pocket. And I added some peach fabric in there in place of one of the other fabrics. It's not that they're getting more, it's that they're getting one different one. So, if you are in the mood to collect beautiful fabric and appliques and you need some, especially for Christmas, I hope that you'll go over and visit my store. The link is down below in my description. And I had a lot of fun making these, and you can make them yourself. This pattern for the dress, in case you didn't see my last video, I show you how to make this, and the pattern is available in my Facebook group. So you might want to go there and check that out so that you can get that for free as well. And make all the beautiful things that you want to make. Add to your Christmas list because, oh, it's so close, isn't it? Getting close? Okay, it sure is. So we got to get moving. We have to be the elves in our family, right? To brighten up everybody's spirits and enjoy the holidays. Now with these angels, I've made 3 different sizes. On the paper, on the pattern, you will get this. And it's 8.5 by 11, and all you do is right-click on it. It's in my group. Save it to your computer, and then you can print it out and cut it out. I would print it out on cardstock. And then these are the pattern pieces, and they're all there, and they're labeled because if you're like me, you get things mixed up. Don't always know. What was that? Okay, wait, this doesn't fit. Oh, well, I got the wrong piece. So there you go. I labeled that. And I also am offering, here is angel wings. And I told you that in the beginning. This is the pattern for the angel wings. They're in 3 different sizes. And here's a couple of angel wings that I made. I wanted to add more to them, but I didn't have time. These would be great in just paper with no eyelash trim. That's all it is, eyelash trim. And you could put them in a journal, an angel journal, or you can hang them on a tree. So, for our first step, what we want to do is we want to cut out, and I've already done it, so you don't have to sit and watch me do it. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do it. Look at these little things. Aren't they cute when they make good gift tags? And you could write on the back. I got a little crazy with the gold. I just thought I'd try it because I put gold glitter. And then I just went gold nuts because I put it on my finger and, well, I put too much. And, well, anyways, it doesn't matter. And for that trim, I just wanted to show you this too. For her little tiny trim there, I just took some trim and I cut it. You can do that for these little tiny things. And then it goes a long ways. And for this one, and now this is the smallest one. Goes on there, okay? I just cut it out of music paper. I didn't do anything to it. I backed it with some cardstock. And I could hang it on a tree. I could decorate it up more like I did this one. Or I can put it in a journal. Now, as you can see, this one is made out of paper. And guess what that hair is? That's doll hair, real doll hair. You know where I got that? I love those porcelain dolls they have at Goodwill and at thrift stores. I mean, there's always abundant of them. And you can find them really cheap. So I have a few in my back room. I either like their dresses or their shoes or something. I don't collect them. They're not really collectible, but I use them for parts, you know. So I just cut off 2 locks of some of their hair and glued it onto her. And I thought that was pretty cool. Now these two, I used yarn on their hair, and I have a piece here, and I will show you. This is that I don't like that, but I did it. It's cardstock, and this is just rough. It's not ruffled. It's scalloped trim that I put up here, and some appliques here, and then this is Chanel. You know, it's in the long yarn, Chanel yarn, and beads. And then I gave her a halo, and I gave her a little piece of bling here, and I put a hanger on there, and she's all done. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do. I'm going to work on the one with the paper, because I want to show you how to take the skirt after you've fan folded it and make it lay down flat, because I know that's probably a problem. It's a problem for me. If it's a problem for me, it's a problem for you, probably. Probably a problem. It all goes together, because truthfully, it is. So I cut out my base, that's cardstock, and then I cut out a decorative layer of music paper, and I put it on there, which I'm not going to glue right now. Then I cut out the, where did I put it? Okay. Just want to be clear. I cut out the large cone, which is, you can do whatever you want. You can make it a different color. You know, you can make all of these different colors. And I cut out her head. And that one's got to get out of the way. Okay, where's the wings? Here we go. Then I cut out the wings. And then the hands, which are pretty small. And what I did with the hands, I actually used, for me, I used this whole circle punch. And it's 7/16 inches, which makes it a lot easier than, you know, tracing around and cutting it out. But if you don't have a punch, you do have the hands. So I didn't leave you without hands, okay? But this piece here, I cut out too in my decorative paper. And I'm going to use gold wings on this girl, this angel. And why you need this piece? Because this is the skirt. What I call the skirt is a piece of paper. It's about 8.5 inches wide, and then it's 2.5 inches this way for this particular angel. And then I fan folded it like we do in school, just back and forth, back and forth. I'm out of school now, so I don't, you know. I did learn how to do that, right? Okay, so we put it all together, and we have a fan like that. And you might have some ends hanging out that aren't even. Just clip them and clip them. So what I would do this first before I do anything else. And I've got my glue gun here so I can show you. I kind of pinch the top, and I want to glue down one side like that. Hope I'm in frame here. Glue that down. And you want to turn this. You've got plenty of room to turn it. Kind of keep it going towards the center of your angel. And then I glue down, actually, I'm going to glue down this side. Okay, like that. So that's what you've got. This stands up. And it's like, oh, great. Now what do I do? Well, push it down. Okay, so that's like that. And then push this down at the top, like with your thumb. And you can make some go this way and some go the other way, whichever. And if you want to make like this one in the middle, like a pleat, you can do that. It's not necessary. And then just kind of push them down. That's what I did here. You just push them down until they lie flat. And that's probably the most difficult part of it is the most difficult. Then take your glue gun and just glue it there at the top so that it lays down. There you go. Now see, this is why you need that. But first you want to put the wings on. And I'm going to put on gold wings just so we can see them. And I will tell you how I did the fabric ones, which actually might be a little easier. I don't know. I'm going to give her gold wings. And I'm not going to worry about if I didn't line them up perfectly when I was cutting them out. I'll just go around her and trim. You want to put these on before you put the centerpiece on, because you've got to cover up. See, you got to cover stuff up. That's why this piece is very important. And you put the head on last as far as the body is concerned. Okay, so now, which is this piece here, I'm going to put this on. Put some glue on there. And I'll just go where I need to go up here, because I'm going to put the head on, so that's going to cover whatever up at the top. Now what I did with the hands and the face, I cut this out of a lighter music piece of paper. I had a couple of different colors of music paper, and so I wanted to just make a difference with her face and her hands. For these girls, I used pink paper. That's all I used. Is no big different, but I wanted to do something different here. And I do like to give them pink cheeks. So what I do is I have some ink, and I have a gator clip is what they call it, I believe. And now this pink is kind of dried out, and that's really kind of perfect. You don't want something with a lot of ink in it. And you just rub it in with a pom-pom. Put that on your gator clip. Now, I haven't done it with the music face before, and maybe you don't need it, I don't know. But I like it. And I did do it with all my girls with pink. Okay. So now I'm going to glue that on before I glue the hair on. And of course, you can take your time doing this. I'm just doing it quickly. Okay, so I've got that on. Okay, I had the yarn for her hair. I had it. There it is. Okay. Okay, this is just some chunky lion yarn that I have in my stash. So, don't take the hands away from her. There. You can make it long hair, short hair, whatever you want. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there. I mean, these are so easy. And they're so cute. You can do so many different things. I just love them. I think they're great. I wanted to do something that was fast and pretty. That's always on my mind. Fast and pretty. Something that someone would say, oh, I like that so much. Thank you. When you make it for a Christmas present. Now these are great for people that you don't want to spend a lot of time or money on, because, you know, maybe people you work with, but you want to say, hey, Merry Christmas. These are great. You know, these are easy. And then I'm going to give her a halo. Now, before I glue her to the base, okay, say this is my base. This is actually my pattern, but this is my base. Before I glue her in, I would put, you know, my cord for hanging. So I'm not forgetting that. So I'm going to just this and that. And my old scissors to cut the pipe cleaner with. And just fuss with it till you get it the way you want it. It's nice to fuss with things now and then. Okay, then I have a few options. I also put trim on here, and I was looking at this green trim. I like that. That's pretty nice, but maybe not. And then I had used this on here, which is this right here. Like that. That's so pretty. But then I have some coffee dyed trim that I might want. Come on now, don't give me a hard time. Okay. Kind of dull, you know. I kind of like it that the white shows up. You could put jewels here, gold dots, anything you want. So I'm not going to do that right now because I want to get her hands going. Another thing is you can take some green eyelash trim and you could put that down first and make that pretty. And then you glue her hands on. So let's do that. I also did a red flower with cheesecloth. I thought that was nice. But I think I like this better. And there it is. Okay. Gotta move the hair out of the way there. Put some glue down and just kind of smash that in there. And then take this and glue it. You could also glue words in there, like I did here. I put this joy sign. And, you know, a lot of times I have small stickers, Christmas stickers, that have, I was going to bring them out, all kinds of things with them, but I didn't bring them over. You know, like snowmen and, I don't know, just things that you would put on a gift or something. You can use those in here. You can use anything you want in here. Okay, here is her one hand, which is going to help keep the flower down a little bit. A little bit too much. I don't know. This is kind of close to the color of that poinsettia. And that's upside down. You can't have music upside down. My husband and I are musicians. You cannot. You can't ruin the music. Okay. Like that. We're going to a big party Sunday night. We'll be doing all the music there. So I'm getting my Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree song ready to sing. We have fun. We're old, but we have fun. Okay. That's why I like putting the Christmas music in the beginning of the video. It's just so nice, lively. Well, I think I messed up her hair a little, but what I would do is go and add more. I've got more yarn. I would do it. I'm probably not going to do much more with her, but like I said, I'm just going to put that on there. And I'm going to take her to my party Sunday night, or one of them, and I'm going to hand them out. Because you know what? They don't take any time at all to make. You cut out your pieces, cut them to the base, add your decorations. And I told you what, do your base, add your wings first, then this, then that, then a head. That's all you have to remember. Now on this one, with fabric, I just took some lace and I hand gathered it, hand sewed it, And I also took some lace and wrapped it around her, I would call it her blouse, you know, her blouse. I made the piece in an off-white paper. I did. I used paper. Her base is the paper. And then I just gathered 3 ruffles and put it on there. I put some eyelash trim. And I added her hair. And I added some ivy and berries. And she's all done. Her paper, I put paper on the back. And I already showed you what I did with this one. So I think we're done with what I have to show you. And thank you for coming in. And I hope you like this video, and I hope you will go to my Facebook group and pick up the pattern and make some for your friends and family. And don't forget the little ones. I love them. They are so much fun. And then you have a medium one as well. So you have choices, and you have the wings as well, which I still have not finished decorating. I'm going to do that and decide what to do with them. I like them. All different sizes. You can even take the wings from these angels and just turn them into wings, you know. So anyways, if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And please check out my friends on Not Too Shabby Chic and MJ's Paper Journey. The links are below, and I appreciate you coming by. And I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you again.